Welcome to this week's episode of the Two Crazy Guys in One Crazy World podcast, where your hosts will entertain you with stories and news from around the living room and possibly other places too. So without further ado, your hosts, Stacey and Chris. Bring it on, guys.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you happen to be, and welcome to the first in a series of specials. Today is a summary of 5 other videos that we're going to produce for you that will deep dive into the 5 reasons why cryptocurrencies are critical to our future. Our resident crypto, I will call him an expert because an expert is anyone who can stand up in front of you and talk about something. Mr. Stacey Bosell is sitting up there in sunny downtown Queensland, and he's going to take us through a very brief summary of the 5 reasons why cryptocurrencies are critical to our future. If you want more, we'll tell you how afterwards. Now, stay tuned, and here's Mr. Stacey Bosell.
Thank you, Mr. Deal. Thank you, sir. So, yes, we have decided to do this little video primarily because we've had a number of conversations with a number of people, and we've discovered that there's a lot of, misinformation, a lack of understanding, a lack of knowledge, and all those sorts of things out there around cryptocurrencies. And for me, there's a key element that's missing in the conversation, and that is why, right? Why does Bitcoin actually exist, and what's the purpose of it?
It's a very good question, Mr. Bosell.
Well, I think so too, mate. So that's why we're going to do this, and primarily we want to raise awareness of our current financial situation, which will then lead on to why Bitcoin was created and its importance. But also want to throw in a bit of cautionary warning there about the fear, uncertainty and doubt, otherwise known as FUD in the industry, and really to start you on your journey and help promote doing your own research. So basically you can make up your own mind around, is this something for you and what you should potentially invest in.
Absolutely. High risk, high reward. Okay, let's get stuck into it, Mr. B.
All right, number 1, we have a broken financial system. And just in case some people are living in a bit of a rock out there, or under a shell or something, and aren't aware of what's going on. We have serious problems in our financial system, and if you think back to 2008, to the global financial crisis (GFC), it really proved that the financial system was broken. And
mate, I think that the current Royal Commission into the banking inquiry, considering they've since then received 30,000 complaints since the Royal Commission, sort of is an indication that our system is broken.
Absolutely. And look, at the end of the day, our financial system is just a system built on debt and derivatives, and it's basically monopoly money. And if you don't understand why that is, then you need to delve a bit deeper, and we can help you do that. But it is definitely a system that is broken, and we need to address that. Now, reason number two is that our money is losing value, right? And in case, again, you haven't sort of realized that, just have a think about how much groceries you could buy for $100 5-10 years ago, as opposed to what pitiful little amount you get when you spend $100 at the grocery store today. Look, our monetary policy and our governments tell us that we need inflation, and we want to push inflation, and inflation is good. But there's one very big problem with inflation. It reduces how much we can buy for our dollar. So
that's a very good point.
It's not a great thing at all, right? And over the history of money, fiat money, which is just money that is by decree, because our paper money is not backed by gold, it's not backed by anything, it will basically eventually return to its intrinsic value, which is zero. So, so cryptocurrencies provide us an alternative to that. Reason number 3.
They're deflationary, aren't they? They're deflationary. They will increase
Bitcoin, some of them, not all of them, but some of them, right?
Yeah.
Not all
of them. Cool, okay. Sorry to interrupt. Number 3.
That's right. Number 3, our money is not protected like we think it is, right? Where the governments give us this warm and fuzzy feeling that, don't worry, your bank deposits are guaranteed. Well, you need to look into that a little more closely, because we now have new regulations that give APRA, our financial regulator, new powers to take over a bank if it looks like it's going to fail. And those powers could mean converting your deposits into other things to help keep a bank liquid. So you need to have a look at that. And again, we will go into a lot more detail around that, what that means. But needless to say, it's not as protected as we once thought.
Yeah.
Reason number 4, self-sovereignty. I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit sick and tired of the banks telling me what I can and can't spend my money on, right? And the other issue is that if the banking system does go the same way as it did the GFC and potentially worse, then I may not get access to my money. The banks may actually stop access to it, to my money. They may close the ATMs because they don't have the money, or they might say, yeah, look, you can only take $80 a day or a week, right? Because that's all the money we can provide you. So, any and all of those circumstances, I want control of my money. And cryptocurrencies provide me that option. Number 5, I believe in the technology, and having been in the technology field for over 20 years now, I've been very much about the latest in technology, but I'm also more interested in technology that's actually going to benefit society. And there are huge benefits to what we call a decentralized future. And there are many projects, cryptocurrency projects, that do offer a decentralized approach to some of the things. Now, it's not the answer to everything. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying decentralization is the answer to everything, because it's not. But there are key elements that it is very beneficial. And I think that the cryptocurrencies and blockchain in particular is going to make some significant changes to us. So what may that future look like, right? Quite frankly, our phone will become our wallet, right? So we're already starting to now, like we have Apple Pay, and we can make certain payments and transactions via our phone, but cryptocurrencies will very much be based around a phone wallet, and which means we'll be able to exchange money person to person without any bank or any third party being involved with anybody around the world for a fraction of the cost of what it does now. So that's going to be a massive change. So we won't actually need banks the way we do today. So that's going to be a massive change for us. The other important factor that it's going to enable is being able to track products via public blockchains. So that little organic piece of lettuce that you want to actually check is truly organic, you could track back to the farm and see what's actually happened with that lettuce and through its entire life cycle. So that's something that's going to be coming online through the blockchain. We've also got 3 billion or more people who will suddenly come online over the next few years in being able to exchange value and services and products around the world that currently are unbanked. That's going to be a significant change to the global economy. Yeah, the other thing that I see happening is that our pricing will be against Bitcoin rather than the dollar. So at the moment we talk about everything about the dollar.
You'll have the option.
Yeah, look, but we are talking future, like 5 to 10 years. Yeah. But I see a day in the not too distant future where the global currency, the global language around value will be probably Bitcoin or a similar.
It'll be cryptocurrency for sure.
Yeah. So look, that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to cover. And if any of those 5 topics that I've just covered either don't make sense to you or you're not really sure about them, then join us at our podcast on Patreon, where we will go down into the rabbit hole of those 5 items and explain them in a lot more detail.
So what, ladies and gentlemen, what Stacey's saying is, if you would like more information about those 5 things and why those 5 reasons make cryptocurrency critical to our future, join us in Patreon, become a subscriber, because it will only be our subscribers who get the deep dive into each of them, where we will actually give you some very valuable information that will assist you in deciding whether you wish to go into the crypto world or leave it to the rest of us who wish to make some money. So
absolutely.
Email us at 2crazyguys1crazyworld@gmail.com. And remember, always beware of the FUD, the fear and the uncertainty and doubt, because the people who are giving it to you are the people from banks who don't want you in crypto. Why?
Absolutely.
Because they want your money in their nice, tight little safes. So don't be afraid. Just be cautious and forever be vigilant, because as with any trading system, there are always going to be charlatans out there who wish to take advantage of you. So please,
where there's money.
Please,
Where there's money, there's problems.
Research. DYOR. Do your own research. Nothing we tell you here is financial advice. It is purely for entertainment and guidance purposes only. So take control of your financial future now and join us in the deep dive 5 videos that will be coming your way very soon. What do you reckon, Mr. Bosall?
Absolutely. I reckon that will do it, my friend. That will get the message. Basically, that's all we really wanted to say. So,
that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, we're going to give you some really good shit in these 5 videos. So please join us. It doesn't cost much. Become a subscriber. Get
less than a cup of coffee
in the early stages, and don't ever listen to anyone who says crypto is dead. Because remember this: if you'd invested in Bitcoin 6 weeks ago, you now would have doubled your money. So that's how dead it is. All right. Have a great afternoon. This is Two Crazy Guys, One Crazy World. Special number 1 coming to you from wherever we happen to be.
Cheers. See you. Bye.
Bye.